let's talk about adjacent sibling selector. So this is also another way of selecting element. We see that for combinators, right now we have at least 3 of them. That's what we've discussed. So in this folder, as usual, I've added one folder called adjacent selector and my CSS. For the index, let's have a look at the structure. So I have my body here and I have my structures as before. This will move fast here because you've done it before. And the take note here is put your eyes on this div. That's what we are going to focus on. So let me undo and do it back again. So put your eyes on this div, div number 1, and then div number 2. So let me label it clearly for you to see div number 1 and div number 2. So what actually is a sibling selector? Let's explain. Adjacent sibling selector is used to select an element that is immediately following another specified element, meaning immediately following. Okay, as soon as you move, I'm following you. Okay, so have a look at this 1, 2 over here. This 2. Let me have a nice, okay, you look at this one. We have this element here. So what element is immediately following the H2? This one is HR. Again, this question. What element here, this body here, is immediately following is the HTML. See, I'm drawing attention on something over here. What about div number 1? What element is immediately following the first div? Can you tell me? It is P, because it comes as soon as we have div is following the P is following the div 1. That is what you call the immediately following. So in this case, we are going to use the adjacent selector to style any element that is immediately following the specified element. So let's see how. So this is the syntax for that. So if I get to my stars here, all div, then I add plus P, and then as that I give it a color, not column, but it's color of red. When I save it, I haven't saved it yet, but let's deduce what is going on here before we save it. Looking at it, what element is immediately following this div? Is this P? Is this particular P? This P here is immediately, that's follow approach. Where is it? Self-taught. Where's my, yeah, this one. It's following that. And then div number 2, we have you need to be determined. This one is following. So these styles, this element is going to be style. So let's save it. And now let's have a moment. Let's go and save the CSS file, save it. And as I told you, there we go. So that is about sibling selector. Well, we have left with a couple of them, only one type of selector under combinators, and that is what you call general sibling selector. So let's tackle that one in the next video.